Aliens is a classic, okay? Get away from her, you bitch.
I believe the line is stay away from her, you bitch. It's film class, right?
So, Alien Romulus is the latest film in the Alien franchise, the last one being 2017's Alien Covenant. And now after seeing a teaser trailer and a full trailer, I can wholeheartedly say that this is basically just the first film again. At least it's just a similar concept as the first. I mean, check out the description. While scavenging the deep ends of a derelict space station, a group of young space colonizers come face to face with the most terrifying life form in the universe. So, yeah, it's basically just the first movie again. And hell, just watching the trailer, you can see that they face the face hugger, then the little alien, then it gets bigger, then it starts hunting them, and you kind of know how it goes. They have to survive. I mean, you've seen this movie. But of course, this is a more modern retelling of the story with new characters, but you kind of know what to expect. Hell, I think the reason why these trailers are so short is because you know how it's going to play out, so they're trying to keep things short and sweet and to the point, and trying to reveal too much even though they kind of revealed a lot. Okay, and I know that sounds like a negative, but honestly, this looks like a pretty solid movie. And the fact that it's directed by Fede Alvarez definitely gives me hope, because he's a very solid director. He did Don't Breathe and 2013's Evil Dead. Both very solid movies. And with Evil Dead in particular, that's actually pretty similar to Alien Romulus, at least in the way that it has the same concept as the original, but it's more updated. And ironically, just like 2013's Evil Dead, this isn't a reboot. Instead, Alien Romulus is a prequel that takes place in between the first two films, and apparently even got the blessing from James Cameron and Ridley Scott himself. And I saw from various comment sections that this film in particular is going to pull a lot from Alien 1 and 2, so my guess is the first half of the movie will be very similar to the first film, with the alien growing and getting bigger than hunting them, and then with the second half of the movie, the action and violence will get ramped up as they start trying to fight off the alien. And hell, more than likely there'll be a couple aliens by that point. At least that's my guess on how it's going to go. But after doing some more research and reading some articles, the director stated that there will actually be connections to almost every Alien film in here, from Alien 1 all the way to Covenant. But of course, then he stated that you don't have to know the prior films to watch this one, but having that prior knowledge of the films will make for an even better viewing experience. Oh, here's some more trivia I found while looking into this. Apparently this was going to be a Hulu exclusive movie, similar to Prey, but they pushed to have it released in theaters, so that's pretty cool. Hell, some more trivia for you. According to the director, back in 2017 when Alien Covenant was coming out, he was talking to some people from Ridley Scott's studio about what he would like to see in the next Alien film. And he started breaking it down and explaining it, and he kind of ended up pitching them a movie. And then years go by. When it was time to make another film, Ridley Scott remembered that and had his people call him, and he asked if he would be down to co-write and direct it, and he said, hell yeah. And thus, Alien Romulus was born. So all in all, this looks like the best Alien-related project we've gotten since Alien Isolation. Though, if I'm being honest, I really did enjoy Prometheus. I thought it was very interesting how they expanded the lore of the alien world. And I was disappointed in Alien Covenant, because it didn't explore more of what was introduced in Prometheus. At least not as much as I wanted it to. But regardless, I'm looking forward to this movie, even though I do think it's going to be very similar to the first film. Though I'm pretty certain they're going to add something new to mix things up with a very familiar premise, just like they were able to do in 2013's Evil Dead. I mean, hell, just in this trailer alone, they're recreating some pretty iconic moments. So I'm like 90% certain I already know how this movie's going to play out. So all I can really ask for at this point is to have some pretty decent characters that I actually care about a little bit, and show us a bit more of this world, since it has connections to every Alien film apparently. I think it's going to be a pretty solid but pretty familiar experience. Alright, anyway, that's all I got to say, so see ya.
Fuck you.
Well, I will be able to break you off a little bit. I'll be able to slap it, but I'm not going to have time to flip it and rub it down. Translation, I'm not sure if both of us are going to come.
What the fuck?